Oh, hey, hey. What is going on, people? What is up? What is up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all of you, wherever you may be. We're here. Um, hey, what's up, y'all? I am Shondo's around the building, Shondo's around the chat to each and every one of you all. Hey, y'all. I know that there are a lot of people live, uh, doing a lot of things, and I'm glad y'all found y'all way over here. Those of us who are here, and I will do the best I can to give you my authentic self and all of that good stuff, and hopefully edify you and humor you, make you laugh, and all of that good stuff. As you can see, we got I'm playing around with my graphics and stuff and making sure that when I have these different segments of the channel that come on, okay, you'll be working out while I show out. Hey little baby, hey little baby, hey Mr. Pisces, hey Abby. I want those meds to kick in, Abby, so you can feel better. Um, but I'm here and we're gonna do the damn thing today. Okay. What is on y'all mind? What is going on? Some things came across my desk, and hey, Quintessential. Oh, she says she's going out for some errands. So some things came across my desk, and I wanted to bring them to your attention. How y'all feel about the new graphics? I hope y'all like. I hope y'all are enjoying the graphics. I had to put the rainbow for the Rainbow Coalition, but I had to put my melanin up there too for us melanated people. See where you fall in that. I don't like this V-neck because it's just not V-neck the way it should be neck. But whatever. Hey MBN, I need this med. You know what to kick out so I can move better. What's up, MBN? So I did catch that trailer for Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know. I'm y'all know after last season, I don't know if I'm gonna be back around now. Hey Dulce, y'all know y'all know what my reviews last year for Real Housewives of Potomac gave. And y'all know it was a struggle. It was a real struggle. Like I found myself dragging them with reckless abandon every opportunity I had. So for me to do Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm gonna have to pray on these things, okay? I'm gonna have to pray on them. You hear me? I'm gonna pray on them, and we're gonna see how that goes, okay? Because Lord, and it's not even all of them. Y'all know who it is for me. Y'all know who's my least favorite. Just put it in the chat if you know who my least favorite one is, because y'all know who my least favorite person is on Real Housewives of Potomac, and you know I would spend all of my energy dragging her. And then people gonna be in my comment section again, calling me everything but a child of God. It's pot of mac, pot of mac and cheese, pot of mac. Okay, little baby, you hit the nail right on the head. Y'all know how I feel about Satana. Arrgh. Ashley, Darby, and her husband, Lucifer, and her baby, Damien. He ha Damien 666, devil child, the Omen baby. Y'all, hey Danny, y'all know what I went through last child. Real, it had gotten so bad for those people who did not watch my reviews. It had gotten so bad on one of the reviews. I forgot which one. I think it was the one either right before the reunion or the one right before that. I just put on the title instead of on my thumbnail, I put Real Housewives. I put the Real Housewives of my last damn nerves. Something like that. I put because I'm stupid. Hey Jason. Oh, we doing this, Jason. Jason. Listen, should I start off with the sugar reports first? Because here's my issue, y'all. So I wanted to do a run your mouth, but all of the shit that I was finding was about sugar spikes all over the fruited plains. So I was like, oh, I guess that means I gotta do uh, um the politics of it all. But I was like, no, I can't just do all politics, even though my channel is more and more leaning toward the politics of it all more often than not. I said I gotta give the people some things outside of the politics of it all. So I found some things outside of the politics of it all. Hey, Monkchip, but I think y'all like the politics of it all, and I think y'all do need that. And so I'm just gonna give a little bit of it because there were some sugar spikes that are happening across the fruited plains. What's going on, Monkchip, my love? So, um, we're gonna have our You want me to show some skin? There you go, some skin. There you go, some skin. Now y'all shouldn't see my tattoo. There you go. That's all the skin you get. Are you short skin, Mr. Pisces? You in South Carolina? Oh, okay. What you doing down there? I was just on the phone with my ex, the Bay, and he's in North Carolina. He's having his mom passed last year, 2020 April, but because we was in the middle of COVID, we couldn't do anything. So he's having a small memorial for his mom in North Carolina. So I've been on the phone with him all morning. That's why I was late. He was making me late. But sorry y'all, I need a moment. I need to clean my glasses because I can't see. It looks like it's snowing, and that's not good. There, it's not snowing, and it looks like it's snowing because my glasses are so goddamn dirty. And I need to read what y'all saying. So it might be a good idea to take a moment to clean these dirty behind glasses. The perils of wearing glasses, but I refuse to do LASIK. I mean, one reason I refuse to do LASIK is because my doctor told me that I could do LASIK. He said, go ahead, have a ball, spend the money. Oh, you out there with mom and grandma? Well, kiss mom and grandma for us, okay? Um, Wait, did somebody say something about testicles, God? You know what? I'm gonna talk about him on the politics of it all. That's coming up. You know, I'm not gonna neglect that. That might come tomorrow. You know how I am. That we're doing more and more politics. This channel is gonna probably become all politics and nothing else, because that's just where we are. But hey, BR Burns, my doctor told me you can go ahead and have that good LASIK. It's okay, but just know after so many years, you either gonna need it again or you're gonna be back to wearing glasses. So you decide what you want to do. So yeah. Anyway, I look like a bum in this shirt. It's just not V-necking the way I want it to. Dear God, Lord, hold on. We gotta do a wardrobe change because this is not gonna work. I mean, like I'm gonna keep looking at this damn shirt, wanting to fucking lose my goddamn mind. It's gonna keep bothering me. So before I let this silly shirt bother my spirit over and over and over, we're gonna do a whole wardrobe change. Don't judge me, judge your mama, don't judge me, judge your mammy. But I can't do that. I cannot, I will not, I won't. So, and because this is run your mouth and not the politics of it all, I feel okay doing a whole wardrobe change in the middle of my goddamn show. And y'all gonna be okay with it. Because that's what we do. All right. All right. Oh, that's better. Okay, I feel better about this now. All right. All right. Now that I can deal with. But what I had on earlier, that shirt, it just was not V-necking the way it should V-neck. Okay. What's going on over in your country? I gotta send me some stories so I can see what's going on over there in your country, Mr. Pisces. Cause you talk about Portugal, Mr. Pisces. What's going on over there? I might have to go look that up. Anyway, I refuse to do LASIK. Let me be the one that goes blind or something crazy like that. One person kept on seeing spots afterwards. Ooh, they still trying to figure out who the vaccine first. Oh no. Every day they come with a mess. I got 15 years but need help up close. I'm that age, that child. Hey, watermelon sugar. Right. It was just doing a whole lot. And y'all just sat up here, let me be on Al Gore's good internet, looking a goddamn mess. The way I be going in on people, somebody would have looked in at my channel and went off on me for the old, new, past, present, beginning, and first, last. Okay? Alpha to the Omega, Genesis to the Revelations. So I needed to fix that. And now I got a comfortable shirt. All right. Anyway, child. So anyway, let's get down to some of these stories, y'all. Let's see where we are going first. So, oh, y'all hold on one moment. Give me 1 second, y'all. One moment. Let me go have my lunch. Well, go eat your lunch, sir. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Trying to make sure something is right for y'all. Trying to get it right for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it right. Make it do what it do. Y'all gonna like this though. Y'all are going to like this. Do you hear me? Trust and believe. If I can get this to work, Y'all are gonna love this. Trust me. It's going to be worth the wait. Do you hear me? Give it a moment, y'all. Don't worry. I'm working for y'all. If I can get this to work, y'all, it will be worth the wait. Come on. I'm crossing my. Okay, it works. Okay, good. All right. That's all I need to know. It works. All right. So we're not gonna do a full politics of it all, but we are gonna have a sugar spike segment, a segment dedicated to sugar levels spiking all across the fruited plains, dedicated to that. And we cannot start a segment talking about sugar levels spiking without an appropriate video. So let me give y'all, thanks to Jason, I am gifting you all with this video. You have been warned.
Hold on, Fred. Okay, you on speakerphone. What you want to tell them?
I see a lot of you guys are very concerned about my health. And I'm gonna have diabetes.
And what else they be saying?
I'm gonna die one day. Everybody's gonna die of something. Oh, right. The reason why I like sugar is because apparently I'm fat.
Fred, you're not fat.
I am fat though.
No, you're not. What else she gonna put in there?
I'll mix it with a little water for y'all people.
Is it?
Just a little bit, cause.
So is that your dinner? Right there?
Yes, this is dinner tonight.
What is it?
I'm on a diet, so I can have one hot dog.
What about the pickle?
You know, pickles are good for you, so.
And your fries?
I got my French fries plain. I got my lemonade, strawberry.
With sugar.
I could just put a little sugar in it, you know. But thank y'all for being concerned about me.
Hold on, Fred.
What do y'all want me to do? I mean, that is what she is, what America is right now. Her name has to be the United States of America, the yet to be United States of America. Because that young lady represents the whole of the country right now. Did you see how much sugar was in there? Hey, Patty Duke, what's up, love? What's up, Patty Duke, my love? Oh, God, that is the level with which the sugar levels are spiking in these yet to be United States of America. Do we need to see it again, y'all? Or can we wait? We'll see it afterwards, after we talk about this story. Now, or wait till afterwards, or both? Now, after, or both? Y'all tell me, what do we need to see that again? Because I just want to know. We have sugar levels spiking all over the place. Dare you say both? What's up, love and my peace? Oh, Patty Duke says after. I got one for both, one for after. Hey, what's going on, Crackhead Willie? What's going on, Crackhead Willie? When you change your name to MF Willie, you are gonna be Crackhead Willie forever. You are not allowed to change your name, Crackhead Willie. I don't care. I said it. I got both. She threw the price of sugar and gas on the same. You know what? All right. I got two for both. All right, we're gonna do it one more time because I felt that in my spirit before we start talking about, before we have our sugar spike segment. We need this.
Call me. Hold on, friend. Okay, you on speakerphone. What you want to tell them?
I said a lot of you guys are very concerned about my health. And I'm gonna have diabetes.
And what else they be saying?
I'm gonna die one day. Everybody's gonna die of something. Oh,
Right.
the reason why I like sugar is because apparently I'm fat.
Friend, you're not fat.
I am fat though.
No, you're not. What else she gonna put in there?
I'll mix it with a little water for y'all people.
That's it?
Just a little bit, cause.
So is that your dinner? Right there?
Yes, this is dinner tonight.
What is it?
I'm on a diet, so I can only have one hot dog.
What about the pickle?
You know, pickles are good for you, so.
And your fries?
I got my French fries plain. I got my lemonade, strawberry.
With sugar.
I could just put a little sugar in it, you know. But thank y'all for being concerned about me.
Call me. Hold on, friend.
Oh God. It's the dab of water for me when she got. I'll put a little water in it for y'all both. Bam. She just like Emerald Lagasse. We go bam. Oh Lord. Y'all help us, Jesus. Help us, Lord. Who is this trying to call me, God? I know what shit I'll do. I need to go back and change up my do not disturb. Because clearly people are still getting through and I'm on do not disturb. She on a diet. She only get one hot dog, y'all. And pickles are good for you. Y'all saw that sugar in there. Anyway, so that leads us into our sugar story, okay? Try, you know, to keep my own sugar levels from spiking. Anyway, so what's our first story? Our first topic of the day. Yeah, let's get these out of the way now. All right, Baton Rouge Police Department sexually assaults a teenage young man. So let's set this up. Last year, 2020, January 1st of 2020 to be exact, my birthday. People having sugar spikes on my goddamn birthday. Child. Anyway, last year on my birthday, let me make sure I got the right date. Yes, it was January 1st, 2020. The police did what they claimed to be a routine traffic stop. Y'all know what that means for us. And driving, and in this car, there was a young lady driving. I had her name and I lost it. Hold on. Hold your line. Let me get it back. Hold on, y'all. Get the girls. I want to get all of the. I had it, and it just went away from me. Anyway, we are in the great city of New Orleans, not New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay, it's January 1st. There's a routine traffic stop, and so there's a female driving. In the back seat of the car are two brothers. One is 16. The other one is 20 something, but he's an adult. The other one is an adult. Police pulls them over. I'll get the names in a second. I'm just pulling that up. Police pull them over for a routine traffic stop. A routine traffic stop turns into them searching these people for drugs. In this search for drugs, they made the two guys pull down their pants, pull down their underwear, and there's police video footage of this. Oh yes, I saw the police footage of this. police body armor footage of the police making them, the 16-year-old young man and his older brother, pull down their pants, pull down their underwear. Well, they had on pants, shorts, and underwear. Pull down their pants, pull down their shorts, pull down their underwears, where they began to touch their penis, lift their penis, touch their balls, lift their balls, go up underneath their balls, go from the front all the way back to the crack of their behind to feel and see if there was something, they were hiding drugs in there. Routine traffic stop now. I'm gonna get the name for y'all. My computer is doing what my computer does. Y'all know. Y'all already know. I need my computer to work. It ain't gonna give me no justice. But don't worry, I got y'all. I'm gonna make this happen. So, oh God, where's that? I had this. Um. Anyway, they fondled, and that, to me, that warrants, is you are they, and this is on the side of the road. This is not at the police station. This isn't behind closed doors. This is on the side of the road. Let me say that again. Routine traffic stop. There's a woman driving. Okay, that woman driving. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think I'm at the point where I got her name, because I wanted to get her name. Her name is Kayleen Butler. The older brother is 23 years old. His name is Clarence Green. They have kept the name of the 16-year-old young man out because he's still underage. So his name has not been released. But the older brother's name is Clarence Green. Routine traffic stop. Now, last time I checked, now maybe laws are different in the great state of Louisiana. But in the great state of Louisiana, or the law that I say in the routine traffic stop, you don't get the right to just check my car or whatever. They go in, they check the car, they make them get out, they make the boys, or the guys, I should say, the 16-year-old young man and his 23-year-old older brother, basically strip. They make them pull their pants all the way up, but they pull their pants down, they pull their shorts down, they pull their underwear down, where their genitalia is totally out in the open, visible to the public. I mean, granted, it was at night, but I don't care what time of day it was. This is on the side of the road. You then begin to touch their penis, fondle their penis, lift up their penis, touch their testicles, fondle their testicles, lift their testicles, go up underneath the testicles, through the taint to the ass crack. Just talking about you checking to see if they're hiding drugs. Last time I checked, no, I ain't never been arrested a day in my life. I don't know nothing about being arrested. I don't know nothing about none of that. But last time I checked, even when you go to jail and they check cavity search you, don't they make you lift your own stuff and make you like squat and cough? I'm just asking. Those people who might have been to jail, I don't think they go and start touching on you. The officer's name is the officer's name is Officer Kamalo, Camallo. I believe his first name is Ken. I believe it's Ken. Let me make sure. Yes, Sergeant Ken Kamalo. Now, here's where the one of the when the officer started touching the younger brother, the older brother said, "Come on, man, you can't do that." To which the officer stated, "I can," and continued to touch the 16-year-old little boy. The older brother ended up going to jail and staying in jail for 5 months because he was on probation for oxycodone possession at the time of the stop. Um, and he had a concealed gun on him. And if you're on probation, you can't have, you're not allowed to carry a gun. So he had a gun on him. And so, and they said there were traces of marijuana in the car and whatnot. The family went and filed a federal lawsuit, as they should, um, on the Baton Rouge Police Department and Sergeant Ken Kamalo, who was involved, and it was dismissed just the last week, real quietly. Tried to do it under the cloak of darkness. It was dismissed because the family had a settlement with the Baton Rouge Parish Metro Council of how much y'all think they got paid? Now, if you already know, don't ruin it for people. Because they thought this was good. There is police body cam footage of this. I saw it. How much y'all think they're gonna get paid? I'm gonna put the link to the body cam footage in the chat. Because I have it. Yep. They got paid $35,000. That's it. $35,000 is all they got. When the case, let me get this link for y'all so y'all can see the body cam footage. Hold on. I'm trying to go slow, y'all, so my computer can act right. Y'all know how my computer be doing this thing. All right. All right. So here is, hey Yana. That is the that's the link. So to the body cam footage. They do blur it out or they put this little block over but the fact that they got to put block over the stuff lets you know it's all out for full glory, all out for people to see. So when it got before the judge, here's what the judge said. The judge is Chief District Judge Brian Jackson. Now the settlement came only after it got to the federal court. And this was about the indictment against the big brother. There was nothing done about them sexually assaulting the 16-year-old little boy. The fact that this is supposed, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm leaving out the other parts, forgive me. Not only did they do that, they then went to the two boys' home, went to the home without a search warrant, went into these people's home, searched the home without a warrant, went into these people's home, guns drawn. You can see this on the dash cam footage that I just posted there. Guns drawn, and went into the home and searched the home. I forgot that part. That's just a little part that I forgot to mention. No warrants, nothing. So they threw out the indictment on the big brother, on the older brother, saying that um saying that, oh, we reevaluated the evidence. Oh, you reevaluated the evidence. Oh, really? Really? A mess. A damn mess. A damn mess. So the federal judge, Chief District Judge Brian Jackson, he threw it out and threw out the indictment. Mind you, I told y'all, Clarence Green, the older brother, had already spent 5 months in jail. Already spent 5 months in jail. And the Chief District Judge Brian Jackson then goes on to say that the arrest and the prosecution were emblematic of precisely the type of foul blows universally condemned by our jurisprudence. He also talks about the fact that the police had shown serious and wanton disregard. This is a whole mess, y'all. So he said that there was serious and wanton disregard for Green's rights, first by initiating a traffic stop on the thinnest pretext, and then by haphazardly invading the defendant's home, weapons drawn, to conduct an unjustified, warrantless search. The judge went on to write that he felt like the officers could potentially be charged with criminal trespassing because of their because they went in there. Sergeant Ken Kamalo still on regular duty if you need him. More than a year later, almost a year and a half later, still on regular duty. They claim that there's an investigation ongoing, and Kamalo is awaiting discipline. Hey, really be a year and a half afterwards. First of all, $35,000 is not enough for the injustices that just occurred. That's not even a year of Sergeant, because he didn't even know regular officer. He's a sergeant. That ain't even a year of Sergeant Kamalo's salary. Let's be clear. That young man still has a job. Mind you, Clarence Green probably can't get a job anywhere because y'all sent him back to jail, further tarnishing his record, making it even harder for him to get a job. No, we need more money than that. The fact that you have embarrassed my 16-year-old child with his genitalia all over the street, okay? Y'all got my 16-year-old child, a minor, stripping him on the side of the fucking road. But you got to understand, when you're in some, and I see people say that they had a bad attorney, but this happens in a lot of cases when you're in a small town, a small area. Let's be clear, I've been to Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is not large by any stretch of the imagination. And when you live in some of these smaller towns or smaller cities or smaller, townships or whatnot, villages or whatever you want to call them, coming by a attorney, one, that wants to take up the case, two, that wants to have that fight with the powers that be down at City Hall and at the police precinct, three, does have the wherewithal and know it all to get through actually getting real justice in this type of case. A mess. Here's what the mayor president of Baton Rouge Parish said. Her name is Sharon Weston Broom. She said in a statement on last night, quote, while the involved individuals have received a civil remedy in this matter, the officers involved must be held accountable. We take all actions of this source very seriously. We cannot go down a path that continues to tear at the fabric of trust between law enforcement and citizens. What are you doing, Mayor? What are you doing? What are you doing? Because that's nice to hear in the statement, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Jason just talked about he had to put a solid decade between you. It takes so long, and that's years of your life that you could never get back. And a lot of times we've talked about this on My Politics of It All. They're handing out felonies like Skittles, like Snicker fun size packs at Halloween. You can get a felony for breathing too hard in some places, and then your record is gone for the rest of your existence. And now you gotta find a way to make a way to find employment, and then you end up having to. Some people end up having to use nefarious ways to go about finding to go about finding ways to take care of themselves and their families. Exactly, MVN. Felonies have become slave shackles. It's a mess. Just a whole mess. But this is what y'all have going on down there in the great state of Louisiana. In the great state of Louisiana. Mind you, here's the problem. The problem is the failures. Hey, what's going on, Cams? The problem is the failures on every level. Because when they filed, when they originally indicted, because remember, I told you he was indicted. The older brother was indicted, and the grand jury. When they do indictments on a federal level, you gotta, have a grand jury and stuff like that. And the grand jury has to come out and issue an indictment, which means that the grand jury, the federal grand jury, even with all of this evidence present, even with the wrongful, everything that was involved, that was wrong and wrongful in this case, they still indicted this young man. And had it not been for that one judge, Brian Jackson, sound like a black guy? I don't know, but Brian Jackson sounds black to me. I don't know. Maybe he's not. He could be white. I don't want to say that. Shouldn't make assumptions, but Brian Jackson sounds black. Whatever color Brian Jackson is. Had it not been for Brian Jackson looking at all of the details of this case and saying, yeah, we got to throw this out because this is a complete injustice. I mean, this is complete disregard for the entirety of the criminal justice system. Complete disregard. Imagine they went, if you, the link I put up there, and I ain't saying go now, but with the link I put up there, you can look at it later. The mom, you see the police talking to the mom while the older brother is still in the car, in the squad car and so forth. I'm assuming what happened was they knew they didn't have anything on that little on the minor, and they had to bring him home. And when they brought that minor home, they saw that as their opportunity to go in this woman's house and search her house without a freaking warrant after they had sexually assaulted her son on the side of a damn road. Hey, Amber. Now you done sexually assaulted this woman's son on the side of the goddamn road. Then you roll up at this woman's house with one of her sons in the back of your squad car, shackled up. The other son you probably had in the back of a squad car as well. And now you neglecting to tell the mom you just sexually assaulted him. And then rolling up in this mom's house, guns drawn, talking about you searching this woman's house. I mean, so many things have gone wrong. Yet, Sergeant Ken Kamalo still has a job and is still on duty. Regular duty. Regular duty. And I'm hoping that this case gets more traction and stuff like that. Y'all know I like to bring out some of these things that maybe you all put a 1 in the chat if you've heard, if you had already heard about this case. Put a 27 in the chat if you had not heard about this case, because I keep trying to bring things up as they come along to get more eyes, ears, and views on it, because it's important that these stories are told, and it's important that we start to highlight these things so there's justice. And so some of these rat ass bastards that still carry a badge and still rolling around doesn't have the opportunity to do this again. Because someone said in the chat, I think it was Patty Duke or MBN, said that if they've done it to this young man, they probably, this is not the first time. Because when the older brother said you can't do that, that cop clearly came right out and said, yes, I can. I can. Came right out and said, I sure can. This is a mess. But this happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The officer's name is Sergeant Ken Kamalo. He's still on regular duty, out here, able to go and sexually assault another teenager. A mess. Now, y'all want to know what they really were looking for? Allegedly, Sergeant Ken Kamalo says that they were looking for a shoplifter, an alleged, excuse me, shoplifter, and that they had seen that vehicle at a known drug house. And that's why they stopped them. That's his story. That's his story. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, they did turn off the body cam footage with during portions of it when they went to the people's house. Oh, I forgot to mention that part too. I just keep neglecting to mention these parts that are just a little bit important. Because of course, body cam footage went off during certain parts that you knew you shouldn't be doing. There's so many places I can go with this. So many places I can go with. I'm gonna let y'all go and do your own research. I'm not gonna go through all of it with y'all. But there is a lot. It's a lot with this case. Oh, there is body cam footage of certain parts of it. They made sure that they had body cam footage of the teenage boy's genitalia. You rat ass pedophile bastards. Y'all, I put the link. Look up the story. The sergeant's name is Sergeant Ken Kamalo. That's Camallo. Camallo. This happened in Baton Rouge Parish, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And yeah, go look this up. Let's spread the word. They are, like I said, leaving the name of the minor victim out of it, but the name of the older brother that ended up in jail for 5 months is Clarence Green. No E on the end, because we don't want no parts of being like MTG. So yes, that is what's happening in the great state of Louisiana. Because this story does need to be heard and more needs to be said about this. I hope it gets more traction and we start seeing it on larger platforms in the media, because there's no reason known to man that Sergeant Ken Kamalo should still not only have his job, but still be on regular duty. How? Help me, Lord. I'm trying, God. Let me see what I'm supposed to talk about next before my sugar levels start again. So, moving along to the NBA. Let's talk about we're gonna do some sports stuff for a little bit. Try to keep it relevant to y'all. Y'all know I'm a sports guy. I'm a sports buff. I watch sports. I list all the time. I'm not in a good place because my Celtics right now are getting their asses handed to them by the Brooklyn Nets, but that's okay. That is okay. So we got some issues going on in sports. First, it is and I'm gonna do better. Y'all know I'm a team of one. Because I was on the phone with the Bay, my ex. I didn't get to put all my videos because I had downloaded videos and I was gonna have them to play so y'all could watch them while we discussed. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do all of that. I'm a team of one, y'all. Y'all bear with me. You know, we working on it. I'm gonna get a production team that's gonna be behind me, behind the scenes, and the camera crew and the graphics crew that's gonna be doing all of that stuff behind the scenes from remote locations. But right now, I'm a team of one, doing the best I can to bring the things to you that you need to have brought to you. Anyway, and I dare not try to do this on my laptop. Y'all know my laptops. Anyway, no, Kwame Brown is not in the NBA segment. Anyway, so Russell Wilson was who plays for the Washington Wizards. Russell Wilson was in a game, hurt his ankle, had to be, walked off the court into the locker room for, to get assessed and diagnosed and treated and x-rays and all of that good stuff. He was still able to walk. So as him and the team of doctors are surrounding him and he's walking toward the locker room, you walk underneath the bleachers and there's this overpass that comes up when you walk underneath it and you go to the locker rooms or whatever. No, not Seahawks, the Washington Wizards. Seahawks. Seahawks is football. Anyway, he while he was doing that, one of the members of the crowd, and they're playing the New York. No, they're not playing the New York Knicks. That's Atlanta Hawks. This was in damn it, where was this at? Oh God, I just forgot. My mind just went blank. Oh, who are the Wizards playing right now? Oh God, is it Milwaukee? I don't remember. I just had a brain fart. God. Let me see if I can get the video. Y'all know what? Give me a sec. Philly, thank you. Philadelphia, thank you, Bobo. God. See, this is why I need somebody in my ear telling me, don't forget, y'all know my mind. I only watch Law and you know what? Not Law and Order. All right, let me see. I'm gonna try not to be mad about this, y'all. Um, let me see if I can get this video. Um, to play for y'all. Y'all cross y'all fingers. Y'all know how my computer gets. Y'all know how I get when I have these moments. So let me take another bite of this wonderful carrot cake. Well, what's left of it from Publix. Their carrot cake is so good. Oh God, it's so good. Ooch. Anyway, they're playing the Philadelphia 76ers. And one of the members of the crowd throws popcorn down because, like I said, they're up here and he's walking underneath the you know how you go underneath the little overpass and they go underneath the stadium to go to the locker room. They throw the popcorn down at him. Now, y'all might think, okay, it's just popcorn. That's for you to say. You don't determine how I feel about somebody throwing popcorn at me. Please understand also that a lot of times they put these the popcorn in boxes, the little cardboard boxes, and it doesn't sound okay, it's cardboard box. But the edges of those things sometimes are really sharp. And if somebody's throwing this at you from quite some distance above you, hello, gravity, bringing it down faster. You know what I'm saying? You know, a basic fourth grade physics class tells you that something goes up, it comes down with equal velocity and sometimes greater velocity. So they're throwing this at him. That thing could take your eye out, the edge of those stupid popcorn things. So he got heated, he got upset, and tried to, you know, storm into the crowd to have another moment like they had in Detroit. He didn't make it, of course, because he's surrounded by all the team doctors and stuff like that. But you got that going on with him. Now, this isn't the first instance of this. You got also yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday, Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks, who's playing against the New York Knicks, and he's on the sidelines waiting to get, you know, come in, and a member of the crowd spits on him. He doesn't even know because I think it hit like his jersey or something like that. And he didn't know and maybe didn't feel it or whatever because he was kind of had his hands on his head, hips and moving, swaying back and forth. Excuse me, but I don't think he even knew. And the only reason, and when I watched it, I didn't see the spit at first. I was like, "There's no spit." And then I watched it, and then I said, "Oh!" And I eventually saw it. And you could tell there was a lady because it wasn't a person on the sideline, right on the sideline seats. It was like somebody like one or two rows up from him. And you saw the lady that was on the sideline. Her reaction was she was like, because from the spit, this is someone spitting on a player. Now he was turning backwards to the person. I don't know that he probably knows now, but he didn't know. And so we have these things that happen. In NBA players will tell you this happens so often. NFL players will tell you this happens more often than not for a visiting team as well when they're going underneath the stadium under that little overpass or whatever between the stands or whatever. And that's why on a lot of stadiums and arenas, you see they have like a little tarp above that part. But there's still places where there's access to who's ever going underneath there. The problem that I have that the NBA is having with its fans is America is becoming way more negligent and way more volatile in terms of displays of violence and in terms of displays of just outright just venom, vitriol, and let's be clear, racism. Because I've always said the states in the North have this pious feel about themselves as if they are absolved of the horribleness of slavery and the things that happen in the South. Mind you, there are just as many races and probably way worse races in northern states than there are in the South. And all of the places that I've called out are northern states. Philadelphia, New York, northern cities, excuse me, Philadelphia and New York City. The NBA might have to go like the NFL and have, now the NFL isn't completely cut off from the fans, but there is some distance between the fans in the stadium and where the players are, so that there's not that easy access to the players. Now the NBA prides itself on having that relationship between the fans and the players, because they are right there. You can see them touch. NFL, you really, what they got on helmets, outside of them having on the number on the back of their jersey, you don't know who that is. And so the NBA, as these things happen, you're going to end up having a problem like you had in Detroit with Ron Artest and Steven Jackson and them. And y'all going, it's going to have to happen. And now you're in the playoffs. Now the battles are, are way more heated. Now fans are way more rabid in their fandom, and they will say, or do whatever they need to do to display loyalty to their team. If racist people need to call out whatever racist epithet they want to, they get to do that. They do all kinds of stuff. So with all of this happening, you can't very well expect that me as a man, most NBA players are, the average height of NBA players, I think is between 6'3" and 6'4". That's average height. Of course, you have people much taller, you have people much shorter. The average height NBA player is about 6'3", between 6'3" and 6'4". When you average them all out, a very tall person, you're giftedly athletic, meaning you are a specimen to behold, physically menacing if you wanted to be. And you got some 5'6", damn near overweight diabetic coma motherfucker in the stands, throwing things at you, spitting on you, shouting racial epithets at you, because they feel that they're protected by their mantle of white privilege and their breastplate of white supremacy, and the fact that they're a fan and you can't go in the stands and touch them, but they can do whatever and yell whatever and throw whatever. You ain't just gonna sit back and let somebody just, assault you like that. Dare I say punk you like that, but I ain't gonna go down that road. I'm gonna just say assault you like that, and thinking that nothing's supposed to happen. Exactly, loving my peace. I was just about to get there. We're in the middle of a goddamn pandemic. And y'all, this is what happens. Y'all opening up these stadiums and arenas. These motherfuckers have been trapped in a goddamn house for over a goddamn year. We still in the middle of this goddamn pandemic, and you got people spitting on people. Now, that doesn't just affect the person that you spit on, it affects everybody between the person's mouth and the spit. Because now all your little bacteria and your, viruses that you spreading has now spewed out in the cloud for everybody in that radius. You're putting so many people's lives in danger. But y'all got all these, we don't need no mask things. We opening it back up at 100% capacity. This, that, and the third. And now you have these people with all of this pent-up energy and aggression because they've been locked away for a year. It's the playoffs. You got all of this going on. Listen, they're going to have to do something. It's time to have that conversation. And I know even after the situation in Michigan some years ago. How many years ago has that been? Has it been 20 years yet since that happened? I know it was early 2000s. Almost getting close to there. Anyway, but my point is, you are going to have to entertain that conversation, NBA, because you're not going to have people sitting back and allowing themselves to be assaulted, themselves to be demeaned, belittled. If you want to call out racial slurs, epithets, throw things in the stands with each other, by all means, have at it. Hey, Miss Trisha. Hey, 777-9311. I love that name. But leave that away from the players. You're expecting the players to remain professional and having a certain level of professionalism in this, but you're not doing what it takes to protect these people. You're not doing what it takes to allow them to maintain professionalism. It's a problem, NBA. They're going to have to address this. They're going to have to address this because it's going to affect the game. And you're going to end up with another situation, and it's going to be worse. It's going to be worse. It is going to be worse. And there's going to have to start to be that cutoff from fan and athlete. They have to do it. Hey, Nubiology, got to do it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They got to, because, listen, if Russell Wilson or Trae Young had went into that stands and started wailing on these people, that would have been all over the news. It would have been everywhere. I'm just saying. That's what's going on in the NBA. They need to do something about that. I'm sorry I had a video for y'all. Y'all, like I said, I'll work on that next time I have that. But y'all know I'm a T-Mobile Monday, and I got caught up this morning. So forgive me. Forgive me. Our next story. What's our next story? Oh, more sports. So when I first read this, I was on one side, and then I thought about it some more, and I was on the other side. So the NFL is going to have a separate combine for HBCU schools. So what's going to happen? Normally, the NFL combine is in February, in late February, early March, somewhere around late February. Not that long. It's like the end of February. NFL combine. And that allows NFL teams and scouts to go and put it's a modern day slave auction. Let's just be clear. Let's call it what the fuck it is. It's a modern day slave auction. Hey, Fifi TV, you got a modern day slave auction where they have black boys out here scantily clad in tights and all kinds of stuff. They poking and prodding them in all kinds of places that they shouldn't be poked and prodded in. They're making them go through a battery of stupid ass tests and things like that. They then have them go through football drills and stuff, and these players subject themselves to these things for the purposes of getting an NFL contract so that they can join the plantation. Because that's really what this is. These are owners paying to at a slave auction, poking and prodding at the slaves so they can see who they're going to own, so they can put them out on the plantation and they can look down on them from the big house. So while they're picking cotton or picking whatever vegetation they're picking for them or whatever textile they're picking for them, so that they can sell that and they can make a whole lot of money. Is that not what this is? Modern day slave auction. Anyway, they're gonna have this slave auction additional combine during the Senior Bowl weekend. I think they said they're gonna do it during the Senior Bowl, either during the Senior Bowl weekend or right after, but it's gonna be during the time of the Senior Bowl weekend. Senior Bowl weekend happens at the end of January or sometime in January after the national championship. They'll have the Senior Bowl and so forth. Now, at first, I had a problem with it But then I thought about it. Even if you're not in an HBCU, there are, hey, New Jones, what's going on? There are people at big name schools that would love, that don't get invited. The combine has a finite number of people they invite. They only invite a small number of college athletes to the combine. A small number of college athletes to the combine. And it's a whole big thing to try to do everything you can to get invited to the combine, simply because there's so few slots in the regular NFL combine. Certainly, if there are limited number of spots for big name schools, if you're at an HBCU, the chances of you getting a slot at the NFL combine is slim and none, and Slim is probably on life support. So at first, I was kind of like, I don't like this. But then when I thought about it, the fact that they were going to have a combine dedicated to athletes at HBCUs, that does get more eyes on them, that does give them an opportunity to be seen, to showcase their gifts and talents so that they can join the plantation, have a chance to get drafted into the NFL. So this is the NFL's attempt to try to make nice with thank you, MBN, for your cash app. She said thank you for being a team of one. Thank you so much, MBN. I'm trying. Thank you so much for your cash app, MBN. But what I was saying was, this is their attempt to try to make nice with us Black people, by waving the olive branch out there to have this separate combine for HBCUs. Okay, that's great. But we have not forgotten Colin Kaepernick, my good frat brother, okay? We have not forgotten. We have not forgotten the injustice that is going on right now in the NFL with regard to how some positions are seen. Let's just be clear. Some positions get paid more. Some positions get the benefit of the doubt anytime there's any type of disciplinary action that happens against them. So, and that has everything to do with the color of skin. Let's be clear. Race relations in the NFL is horrible. You got owners out here like Jerry Jones that are not even trying to hide their agenda. They're not even trying to be, subtle about it. Let's be clear. Y'all want these players to do their best step and fetch it routines and so forth. Y'all want them to sambo it along as much as y'all desire to make racist ass white people who want to go and attend these games feel good. They want us shucking and jiving out there instead of telling the truth. We have not forgotten. And I don't care if you do roll Troy Vincent out there every chance you get. They always rolling Troy Vincent out there because he's one of the higher ups in the NFL and he's Black. You can roll Troy Vincent out there as much as you want. You still have racist ideologies, racist tendencies, and you still are plantation owners looking down from the big house and thinking you did something because you gave a couple, I gave so and so such and such $1 million. What about the billions upon billions that you all are making? Where's the minority representation in ownership? We still waiting for the equality in terms of coaching and the opportunities for head coaches of color in the NFL. We just in the last 10 years really started to make our way edgewise in terms of even having Black quarterbacks. Because y'all thought that Black people didn't have the intellectual ability, fortitude, and wherewithal to do that. Y'all still, I don't care if you did that, NFL. Y'all still got a long way to go. Do not look for no kudos over here, NFL. Do not look for me to big up y'all. I'm okay with this. I think it is needed, but y'all still got a long way to go. So we're not little baby. I could have a whole rant about the NFL and the military. The fact that this whole, I talked about it during the Colin Kaepernick situation when I did that live. The fact that the NFL pays the military to have those the national anthem at the beginning and the whole military thing. They pay the military for that. That wasn't a part of the NFL all the time. So I ain't gonna even go down this road. Let me move on because I feel. Hold on, I feel a sugar spike coming up. Where's my next topic? Terry McMillan is getting drugged by the girls. The coalition is dragging her for everything she's worth. Terry McMillan, get your fucking life in order. Get your goddamn life in order, Terry McMillan. Get your life in goddamn order, Terry McMillan. She done deactivated her Twitter account because the girls were going in so hard. The Rainbow Push Coalition has been giving Terry McMillan the fucking business. Do you hear me? They've been giving her ass the goddamn business. They've been giving Terry McMillan the business. Why have they been giving Terry McMillan the business? I'm glad you asked. So, Terry McMillan, instead of keeping her goddamn mouth closed, going and writing something and staying behind the pen, off camera, off the Twitter, she decided that she was going to tweet out the other day, quote, I don't understand why celebrities have to announce their sexuality. Just be who you are. At that point, listen, let me read that again for y'all. Here's what Mama said. Mama, Terry McMillan, she said, I don't, quote, I don't understand why celebrities have to announce their sexuality. Just be who you are. At that moment, the Rainbow Coalition first did this. Then they was like, here. Then they was like, that's how you feel. And then finally, they were at this point. They had enough. The girls was like, oh, that's how you feel? Well, girl, come get some of these good hands. And they had all the smoke for your girl. They had all the smoke. They had all of the smoke for Miss McMillan. Do you hear me? So the first what I saw, because you could go and just search, because the kids were going in to let dab on mama, okay? One of the tweets said in response, as a straight woman, you have the privilege of assuming you are the sexuality that you are. Gay and bi people do not. So instead of asking us why we have to, quote, come out, why don't you ask your fellow straight people to stop making said assumptions? Okay. Then Mama went further and posted a picture of Terry McMillan hugged up on that guy from Jamaica and then hooked up on that white man side by side and said, and you really had and really had more celebrities announce their sexuality sooner, maybe you wouldn't have ended up here, sis. But that's none of my business. And they had to do pictures. Ooh. Then somebody else wrote, sis, didn't you go on Oprah and have a whole meltdown and act a fool about your bisexual husband? Then somebody said, shouldn't you have asked your ex-husband that? Somebody else said, are you still bitter? Girl, the kids are going in. So much so, Mama has deactivated her Twitter account because they are going in and having entire sugar spikes. You should have set your self up there and just continued to be quiet. Nobody was checking for you, Terry McMillan. We weren't. Your groove, the days of getting your groove back are long gone. Hey, Lastasia. Nobody wants your groove. It's never coming back, Terry. It's never coming back. You notice that you had to go with some, closeted gay man at the time that was trying to find he found the most, the easiest thing out there, the low-hanging fruit to go and try to, establish his heterosexuality, only to say after dealing with you, oh, yeah, this vagina thing is not for me. Let me come out as bi. I told y'all bi is the new DL. Being bi is the new DL now. So the kids, instead of just coming out and say they gay now, they say they bi, dear God. Anyway, but rather than deal with cooch anymore and go about giving people's grooves back, he decided to get his groove back on another piece of paint. You sound bitter. I mean, let the people tell it. The last time you wrote a good book was 25 years ago, 30 years ago. You ain't had no real good books since then. You out here worried about what we got going on. You need to be worried about your book sales, dear one. You need to be worried about the next time you're going to sell something. I'm just saying. Right. She's like older than God, but you over here worried about people living in their truth. Girl, go sit down somewhere, Terry. Actually, you've been sat down because the people that got you to log off of Twitter. Girl, they don't got mama to deactivate her Twitter. Hey, it's me, D. Hey, what's good, boo? Baby, they done got mama to deactivate her entire Twitter. Okay. Cooter quitter. Not a cooter quitter. Oh, dear God. Listen, not cooter quitter. Listen, the coalition is dragging her for everything she's worth. Dragging her. I mean, let's be clear. Maybe you need to join the coalition because clearly the straight men don't want you. That's how you ended up with the gay man. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. Now, I should go on to say she did reactivate her Twitter after she felt like it died down. Because she tweeted this out on the 19th. They drug her for like half a day. She shut down her Twitter for a few days. So she came back the other day. The kids still have it for her. The kids still out here windmilling Miss McMillan. Girl, you want your groove back, girl? Get some of this good groove. Nobody asked you. Listen, Terry McMillan, you sound like racist ass white people who are always saying, well, why do black people have to make everything a black issue? Why do you always have to be black? Why do you always talk about where the black people? Why are you always asking where the black people? Why are you worried about us? We didn't do it, sweetheart. Dear one, the entirety of the Rainbow Coalition did not do that to you. You did that to yourself. That is the Welch's passion fruit. Don't judge me, it's me. Do not judge me. You can listen. If you cannot sit and drink a whole carton of Welch's passion fruit on your own, we can't be friends. Because you got to be able to just sit this, open it up, buy one, open it up, and just go in and have all on your own. It's so good. Like Terry McMillan, please go sit down somewhere. Please go have a seat. Please go have a seat, have a wheelchair, have a motorized cart. Go on to your local grocery store and have one of those electric shopping carts. Go on here to have a good walker. Whatever you geriatrics need nowadays, go have a whole lot of them. Go have a bedpan, a gurney, whatever the fuck you need over there. A cot. Child. A mess. Child. Anyway, why are you on Twitter, ma'am? Why? Get off Twitter. Just deactivate it forever. Child. I don't even deal with men with arched eyebrows. And I'm in the coalition. I'm just saying. What are we doing, Terry? What are we doing? What are we doing? What you're doing, ma'am, is getting drugged. You're getting handed these good drug problems all over Al Gore's good internet. I don't look to me to help you, sweetheart. Do not look for any help over here. Hey, Miss Queenie, don't look for no help over here, Terry. There ain't enough grooving for you to get back. Your groove ain't coming back. It is gone, honey. The groove is gone, never to return. You can't ever get it back. You can go down to your local convalescent home, nursing home, or whatever, and get you a bottle of blue pills or what they call it, blue chips or whatever they call it, that have sildenafil in there. Go hand them things out like Skittles and get your groove back with one of them gray pubic hair geriatrics over there. But the days of you getting your groove back are over. And the days that you thinking you finna just fart out anything on Twitter and on Al Gore's good internet, about the coalition without us dragging you for everything you're worth, girl, you're reaching. And the kids are here for it. The kids are here for it. They gave you everything you wanted. Everything you wanted. I was here for it. What's up, Button Jessica? Right. They fumbling the ball at the 2-yard line. Girl, you at the 2-yard line. You ready to go on to glory. You at the 2-yard line fumbling the ball. Girl, get your damn life fumbling the ball at the 2-yard line. Girl. Oh, God. Anyway, now that we're done with sugar levels spiking, we done been on here an hour and a half. We done dealt with sugar. We done had our sugar spike segment. We done dealt with segments of the population that had to have sugar spikes because of things that people said. Now we can get to good news. First, good news. Good news, good news, good news, good news. Naomi Osaka, a black woman, is the highest paid female athlete in the world. Again, she was the highest female athlete last year. She's the highest female athlete again. She made $55.2 million. A lot of people would have thought it would have been Serena. No, 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 no. It is Naomi. Shouts out to her. I love Naomi Osaka. Love her, love her, love her. I love her play. When me and my sports people talk, we often talk about whether or not we believe that Naomi can get to the level of Serena, and I always say that's not fair for anybody to do. I mean, I didn't like it when people would say that about Serena when comparing her to people like Steffi, because I'm still a Steffi Graf like stan. I mean, people are always going to bring up the whole situation with Monica Seles getting stabbed, and had Monica Seles not got stabbed, Steffi wouldn't have had all of those grand stuff. Whatever, she got stabbed, and Steffi Graf went and did the goddamn thing. Love Steffi Graf. Anyway, Riri Serena, she's in the twilight of her career. The fact that she's still out there trying to win that she's trying to get the Margaret Court Church. Margaret Church Court. What Margaret Court? She's trying to get the Margaret Court with 24. I don't know that she has anything left in the tank. She might have a little bit left in the tank to pull one out. I think she's at, what is Serena at, 23 now? I think she needs one more. I think she has 23 Grand Slams. I don't know that, yeah, I think she just has one left to get to Margaret Court Church with 24. I don't know if she'll get there because she's not getting any older. She's had a child, and I'm sure, I know that having a child does put some wear and tear on the body for women, and she's old. Hell, Serena will be what, 40 this year? I think Serena will be 40. Because I know Venus is my age. So, damn it, I just told my age. Damn it. But Serena is, I think Serena will be 40 this year. So, it's time, girl. I ain't mad at Naomi though. Girl, that is a beautiful young black girl. I believe her mom is she Korean or Japanese? I forget. But her father's black. You know how we go. Your mom or your daddy black, then you black. So, and she has tons of endorsement deals, so forth. Part of that is part of her endorsement deals. Part of that is from her winnings from the titles she's won. Thank you, Monk Chip. Thank you. See, I got some producers in the building helping to produce backstage. Serena will be 40 this year. I knew that. So I don't know if Serena has it in her. I'm not going to put that onus on Naomi Osaka to try and catch Serena and this, that, and the third. I don't even know that that's something Japanese. Thank you, Quintessential. Hey, Stiggs girl. I don't even know that that's something that Naomi Osaka wants to do. I think she just wants to go out there and be the best person, best, tennis, not female tennis player, just the best tennis player she could be. Thank you. She's 23. See, thank you all, my producers in the chat. So I do think that I don't think Serena started off saying, I want to catch all of these people in terms of the Grand Slams, but I think she did get to a certain point, probably somewhere around 06, 7, 8-ish, where she knew that I can do this. I can, because at that point she was obliterating the competition. And I think at that point, that's when Serena said, this is doable. And she started to get on that train where that was a goal of her to say, no, I want to get to, I knew she wanted to get first to um, Everett and Navratilova. She wanted to do that. And she had a big thing when she did that, when she got the 18 like Navratilova and Everett. And they came down, if you remember, I think she did it at the Australian Open, and they brought her this beautiful, it was either at the Australian Open or at Wimbledon. But they brought us this beautiful chain, silver chain, and it had 18 on there because she had met that milestone. And then when she got to Steffi Graf, that, and then she knew that she could do it. But now I think she's almost in her head at this point, because she so much wants to catch Margaret Court Church that I think sometimes when she gets in a pinch, whereas maybe 10, 15 years ago, if Serena got down, you knew at any given moment Serena could pull out a good first serve down the tee and get herself out of anything. Or she could play the baseline, because her baseline play is so much better than her opponent. Her rallying is so much better than her, athleticism was so much better than her opponent, that she could get herself out of any hole that she was in. But now you old, and you got to be a lot more strategic about it. So I think she does get in her head. She got to be a lot more cerebral in her play than just athletic. And I think that having to be more cerebral, and then in the back of her head, her saying, I got to get this to pass or to catch Margaret Court Church, whatever her name is. I think that sometimes gets in her way. But I'm here for Naomi Osaka. I did not know. I thought she would be in the top. Like, I figure, shouts out to Simone Biles. I should have had her in here. But Simone Biles also, this past weekend, she was in a gymnastics competition, and she hit a vault that no woman has ever done. She oh God, which one was it? But anyway, it's a vault that only the men do. It's a vault that only male gymnasts are able to do. No gymnast, no female gymnast had ever even tried it in competition. And she tried it and landed. And she had been threatening to do it in previous competitions, but the judges were saying that they weren't going to really score it, or didn't have a mechanism of scoring it, because that wasn't something that that women had done. But that, I always said that's not fair to her, that she's more athletic. It's kind of like what's my girl name who used to do the uneven bars and was making all of those new moves? Svetlana Horkina from Russia, or where was, I think she was from Russia. Svetlana Horkina in on the uneven bars used to be out there because she was so tall that she had to come up and create her own moves on the uneven bars, that she just almost revolutionized the uneven bars, because this was what, maybe about 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, that they named so many moves after her, and they didn't know how to judge her, but they found a way, because she was making up her own skills on that bar. And so I think that's what's happening with Simone. But the problem is Simone ain't white like Svetlana Horkina was. Simone is black. And you know how they like to do us. Chef. Thank you, Quintessential Yoshinko Double Pike Vault. Thank you. If somebody, y'all see, y'all be in here. Listen, when y'all go over there to Jaded Nerd, okay, this is homework for y'all. Y'all go over there and harass my little bro, because he and I were supposed to have a live, but we were supposed to come on and talk about females in sports. We was gonna have this whole live. We were supposed to talk about and go in and have a whole big thing talking about, because he and I both love female sports. We are real good historians about going back in the day with females, specifically black female athletes in sports. That's what it was supposed to be about. We still probably will do it, but we just got to get together. But yeah, because y'all know we can go on and on and on. The thing that I wish that Simone would do is upgrade her choreography, because she's doing the same choreography. Well, I mean, one might say, if it works and can't nobody do it like you do, why would you change it? I mean, if it works and can't nobody do what you do, why change it? Okay. So now more good news. More good news. Hold on. All right. So I told y'all we was gonna end on a good note. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? There we go. Corinne Jean Pierre. Now, the woman is Haitian, and I grew up around a lot of Haitians. So I'm gonna say it like they would if you speak in Haitian Creole. Corinne Jean Pierre. Okay. Where I'm from in Miami, they're not gonna say Corinne Jean Pierre. They're gonna say Corinne Jean Pierre. Because I'm from Miami. Well, we have probably more Haitians in Miami than we do in Haiti itself. That's a whole nother. Shouts out to the Obama administration as well. The Obama administration has granted what's the term I'm looking for? Oh God. Well, they have made it where all of the Haitians don't have to be deported now because of what's going on in the country of Haiti. The Biden administration did pass. God, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not immunity. It's protected status to Haitian immigrants. That's what they gave, protected status to Haitian immigrants, so that when they come over, they're not immediately forced to go back to Haiti because of everything that's going on over there in Haiti. So shouts out to them for doing that. Anyway, good news, Corinne Jean Pierre did make history. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, she became she wasn't the first Black woman to give a press briefing. She's deputy press secretary. And Jen Psaki wasn't there, so she gave the press briefing. But she, because George H.W. Bush had a Black press secretary as well, but it's been 30 years since then. And not only is she did make history by being the first Black, but she was the first Black and first member of the LGBT community, Black female of the LGBTQ community. She is a lesbian, and a lot of people don't know that about Corinne Jean Pierre. And so, and also the first Haitian American. She was born in Martinique, but her parents are of Haitian descent, and so she's Haitian American, and she's she's openly homosexual. She's an open lesbian, and she's a Black woman, so she made history by checking all of those boxes and stuff. When she did that, and one of the reporters even asked her about doing that and making history, and she just was real, she just played it down. She didn't really try to say, oh, it's big. No, she was like, listen, I'm here for the American people. It ain't about what boxes I check or what history I make, but I'm here just to be here to serve the American community. And that's good. Great. So Sean knows in the chats, and shouts out to Corinne Jean Pierre doing all of that. Pride Month, is in another week or so. Next week starts Pride Month. I am working on my Pride Month videos. I think I'm gonna work on that this weekend. Finish those off this weekend. So I do have some Pride Month stuff that I'm going to do. Y'all know Pride Month, I always have a video or two that I got to do. So I'm going to have one again. But yes, Black is so goddamn beautiful. And she's a beautiful Black woman. Beautiful, beautiful chocolate brown Black woman. Y'all see, I got my rainbows on the side, but I got above and beneath my melanin. Anyway, so that is good news. And our last good news, our last story, unless y'all got something else for me to talk about, is Now, this is something that I can get with Howard University for. Y'all know I had a little bit of an issue with Howard University making Felicia Rashad the dean. Well, that's because Chicago, the whites in Chicago celebrate Chicago Pride in October. The blacks in Chicago celebrate Chicago Pride in July around the time of Taste of Chicago. And every city has their own prides. Like I know Atlanta has theirs and during Labor Day. And they have another one during Martin Luther King holiday. They have a summer pride and a winter pride. But the reason that, and I might talk about this next month, but the reason that Pride Month is in June is because it's centered around Stonewall and so forth in New York City, and that's when New York City celebrates their pride, and it's white New York City, because that's not even Brooklyn Pride. Brooklyn Pride is in August. Sometimes it's in late July, but it's usually in August for Brooklyn Pride. And so there's a whole political thing about even when we celebrate Pride Month, and it goes into the whole racial tension in the Rainbow Push Coalition. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But like I was saying, I can get with the fact that Howard is going to name their School of Fine Arts after Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman is a graduate. He ain't somebody that just went there. He is someone who graduated and got a degree, walked across the stage, shook people's hands, and has a transcript that says degree conferred on. Okay? He graduated in 2000 from Howard, and he has a degree. And before he died, he had committed to being a guest lecturer, and had already started giving funds back to the school because they were already talking about reinvigorating their School of Fine Arts and so forth after it had gone defunct. And it had already committed dollars, and we're sitting dollars, and was talking about being a part of coming out there and doing classes and so forth, and was very involved with that process prior to his death. What's going on, Nelman? What's good? You know what? I love the fact that I got Nelman here. I got Jason here. Shots at women. Don't say I don't bring straight men into the chat for y'all. Y'all got Nelman here. He's a straight man. I mean, I can't have him, but y'all can, women. Y'all got Jason here. I can't have him, but y'all can. I mean, show them men some love. You know what, Mr. Pisces? I'm not doing this with you, Mr. Pisces. I'm not doing this with you. Pisces, Mr. Pisces, you is all for me, all mine. Don't make me come over there. Don't make me come up there. Hey, Tanya, what's good? What's up, boo? So, the Howard University School of Fine Arts will be named after Chadwick Boseman. That is great. There is nothing bad to say about that. You say you love when I do this. Nelman has a channel too. Nelman is a sneakerhead as well. You can go over there. You can watch him, and he has a channel. That's my boy. I be over there with them and stuff like that. I party in the straight circle. Y'all don't even know where I be at. I party in the straight circles too. Actually, I party in more straight circles than I do gay circles, but that's a whole different story. I am like the woman. I am like the woman too. I deliver. I'm not doing this with you, Mr. Pisces. You don't get to be delivered. How about that? Anyway, so that is our good news of the day. Shouts out to Howard University for doing that. And yeah, Jason, Nelman be over there with the sneakerheads and stuff like that. Him and his boys, Coco. I mean, not Coco, Colo. and they be out there doing the damn thing. So, anything else y'all want me to address or talk about today? As I am, as I said earlier, thank you, Vivian, for your cash app. Vivian sent me a cash app. Said for being a production team of one. But yeah, y'all, we've had some good stuff. We had a lot of stuff today. We had sugar spikes going on. We talked a little bit of politics. Did we get debaucherous at all? We talked about Satana. I forgot we even talked about Satana. Satana makes me itch. Let me make sure there's nothing else coming across my desk that I need to address. See if anything else that that I need to address that's coming across my desk. Can we talk about Pelosi's large bosom? No, Jason. We cannot talk about mounds and mounds and mounds of wrinkles. Kwame Brown never stopped dragging folk. See, people just got into Kwame Brown. I've been subscribed to Kwame Brown. I found out about Kwame Brown last year. A friend of mine put me on it, and he's been dragging people for a long time. He just started dragging people. What instrument did I play in the band? I play trombone. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. Child. For those historians, John Davis passed away. He was 66. Who is John Davis? He was the real voice of Milli Vanilli. The guy who was the actual voice behind Milli Vanilli, John David. I'm not doing. Yes, of course I play trombone because I do it in 7 positions. How about that, Mr. Pisces? We do it in 7 positions, but you already know that. Yeah, he passed. And make sure I cover all my bases. Yeah, don't forget the story from Baton Rouge. We need to get that story out there. Um Let me see. Ooh, I need to go look at this. Is not for the show. I'm going to go look at this myself. So allegedly, what I'm going to go look at is girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. Ah, ah, ah. But you know it's true. Mm. Ew, ew, ew. What else was there? They only had like 2 or 3 songs. What was that other song? Something about the rain. God, what was that song? My brain been all over the place today, y'all. All over the place. I need to see this video. I'm looking at for this video of dang. So shall you blame it all on the rain? Oh yeah, blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. Blame it on. Listen, I forgot about blame it on. I told y'all it was one with rain. I couldn't think of it. Come on now. Y'all know my mind. I be thinking about a lot. It's a lot going on in this big, thick skull. Terrence Trent D'Arby had God, why I can't think. You know what I almost said, and I know that's not Terrence Trent D'Arby. I almost went into Just Got Paid Friday night. That's not Terrence Trent D'Arby. Terrence Trent D'Arby said Missed you on no wishing well, a kiss and tell. You're wishing well. That was Terrence Trent D'Arby. That's Terrence Trent D'Arby. Who sang Just Got Paid Friday night? Uh, 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 feeling right. Who sang that? I don't remember. Y'all gonna tell me. Anyway, I'm looking for this nude streaker. Somebody was streaking at the Nationals game. Normally I don't care for streakers, but this guy is, and he's a streaker and he butt ass nigga. So I'm trying to see what's going on in this good video to see if it's worth the watch. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. Don't judge me, okay? Because I feel judgment permeated. That was not Jermaine Stewart that saying Just Got Paid. Jermaine Stewart saying we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Oh no, we could dance and party all night and drink some cherry wine. Cherry wine is nasty. Terrence, yeah, Jermaine Stewart did not sing. The man who sang Just Got Paid Friday Night was light skinned. Jermaine Stewart is my complexion. Johnny Kemp. Thank you, J Farm D. Child. J Farm D came up out the bushes. Hey, J Farm D, I ain't seen you in a minute. I have not seen you. Thank you, Monk Chip. See, Monk Chip came right out. Johnny Kemp. I knew it wasn't no Jermaine Stewart. Jermaine Stewart said, we don't have to take off. Jermaine Stewart was a part of the coalition. That cherry wine get you fat. Cherry wine just was not, I had it and I was like, ooh. It wasn't that good. I'm about to go get me some lunch, y'all. What should I have for lunch? Should I have crabs for lunch? MVN sent me some lunch money today. Shouts out to her for sending me money for lunch. So I think in commemoration, and then Monk Chip sent me some lunch money the other day. Monk Chip, I did get crabs the other day. I did, Monk Chip. If I get crabs today, y'all, I will come and I will do a members only live. How about that? If I get crabs today, I'll do a members only live. Maybe we could do a story time. I might see if I could bring the people on, maybe bring Ty or Evie or really be. I'll bring some people on maybe or something like that. I'm going to Publix anyway. You know I'm going to Publix to get whatever I get. I don't eat chicken salad. I don't eat anything with mayonnaise in it. I don't like the white stuff in my mouth. You wish you had crabs, Jason? Interesting. Pubic lice is not something that people usually wish for. I'm just saying, I'm joking. But if I go get crabs today, which I think I might, I will come back and do a members only live. How about that? I sound like Whitney Houston when she did my song Why Does It Hurt So Bad. I love Why Does It Hurt So Bad by Whitney Houston. But you gotta listen all the way to the end. When she gets to the end of the song and she says, how about that? I love Why Does It Hurt So Bad. That is my jam. That is my jam. Hurt so, show you did. You make me wanna shoot you. Hurt so bad, gotta shoot now. Hey, you know that's my jam. Hurt me so, yeah you did, babe. Oh, you hurt me so bad. How about that? I just love how she said, how about that at the end. I like when people talk through their music. Just like if you listen to any Janet Jackson song, a good Janet Jackson bop, at some point during that Janet Jackson bop, she gonna say something out of off kilter in that song. You gotta listen real hard, but she always do. Like on my song Runaway, when she says, didn't quite hit the note, that wasn't such a good time. I love it. I love it because she does that on all her stuff. Like if you listen real hard, she will literally talk, and it comes from like a studio when she did one of the recordings in the studio, and she'll say something, and she'll say, "No, leave that in." And she does. She talks about she does that. It depends on if I get crabs or not. I'll go do a members only if I go get crabs. I will if I what time is it? 2:30. If I do get crabs, it's probably gonna be in about an hour. It'll be no later than 4 o'clock, but it'll probably be like 3:30 because I'm gonna want to eat them while they're hot. So I might get up, go get them when I get off here. Um, get up, go get them when I get off here, and then come back because they're gonna steam them and cook them right there. Um, I'm not gonna let you sit up here and disrespect Queen Janet Jason. Janet is our queen over here. So if I do get crabs today, I'll go live at 3. I'll put up members only post about it. But it's either gonna be 3:30 or 4. Depends on if I do a members only, depends on what time I can get the gang together. Even if it's just Ty, because I know y'all supposed to, because I need to bring Ty on so I can ceremoniously have y'all rip him to shreds and take his mod stick from y'all. I'll tell y'all why I'm taking his mod stick. So anyway, I'm over here watching this video. Yeah, they do cook. They'll steam them right there. You pick which ones you want, right? This one, this one. Whichever ones you want, and then they say what seasonings do you want on. You can tell them what kind of seasoning you want. If they ain't got the seasoning out there behind the counter, they will say, "Oh, we'll get it off the floor and put whatever seasoning you want on there." I usually get Old Bay with a little bit of lemon pepper, and then they have this wonderful garlic butter that Publix sells. That don't get me started. Do not get me started. Anyway, yeah, they do that. Publix is everything. That is my store. It is everything, Jason. It is everything. I'm not kidding, Jason. You gotta get the Publix. Jason, I gotta get with you too, because I gotta get a gift for a friend of mine who's a stoner. And I want to get a good gift for my child. My child. He's a stoner. And he just had a birthday. And I got him a birthday gift, but I want to give him something else because he's really helping me out with something. And I really want to give him a nice gift. So I'll get with you about a good gift for somebody who's an avid smoker. So y'all see the picture of that little that 9th grade boy who's 6'5", 260 pounds of all muscle? I was like, Jesus God. In 9th grade, 6'5", 260 pounds, 230 or 260 pounds. The guy looked like somebody's NFL, deep, middle linebacker or something. Just saying. Anyway, I done been on here long. Y'all done kept me on here over 2 hours. I was supposed to be off here 30 minutes ago. We still on here. Let's put some shondos in the chat. I am in the drawing for a dispensary license draw. Oh, okay. We praying. I need some good edibles. I just learned, Jason, that they make punch or lemonade or juice with, the ganja in it. And I was like, how do they do that? Like, and so my friend was telling me about it. He said, yeah, it could take you there if you get the weed infused juices or punches or whatever. He was like, yeah, it could take you there. He said, especially for you, because you don't really smoke like that. You only do the edibles. So I said, oh, I might try it. You got something to see what I'm saying? Shouts out to all y'all in the bushes, all my bush men and bush women. All y'all in the clouds. They make soda, beer, gummies, every child. You got some stoner stuff for me too? We might have to have a live where I have y'all introduce me to all this stoner stuff. If y'all agree to come on screen, I ain't say you got to show your face. You can have an avatar up or whatever. But if you agree to come on screen on the stream, y'all, I might bring y'all up. And y'all could introduce me to all of the stoner stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't smoke. Now I don't smoke. I do not roll up. I don't have no bongs. I don't roll up, but I will do the edibles every day of the week, twice on Sundays. I'm here for all of that. But smoking, nope. You got all the new guys. Listen, we gonna come up with the day. I've already missed 420, so it's too late for that. But maybe during Pride Month I might do it. They opened a dispensary around the corner store, my house, and my brother gets so much stuff, child, from that child. I wish. Child. Y'all gonna have to send me some stuff to get me some places. Y'all see I like snacks. Y'all know if you put it in snacks. Hello. Hello. For me, y'all see all I do all day is snack. Put it in some snacks. I will consume it. Hello. 710? What's 710? I currently have gummy edibles and take them at night. I've been having everybody got stuff for me. See how y'all leaving me out? Y'all are leaving me out. If you're in the greater Jacksonville area, I will be in Jacksonville area Father's Day weekend, Juneteenth weekend, and Father's Day weekend. I will be in the Jacksonville area that weekend. If you are there, let me know. 420 is your birthday. Come through, Tanya. Happy belated. Is the next stoner holiday? What makes 710 a holiday though? What's the significance with 710? I don't know. Anyway, let me get off it. I've been getting off here for how long? Yeah, I'm still. But yeah, if you're in Jacksonville area, I'll be there. Hit me up with a DM or something. I'll be there. Next month during Juneteenth weekend. So, yep. Then I'll be home in Miami the following weekend. So, Jesus, I got a lot going on. Anyway, let me go get these. Get what I'm gonna eat. The watermelon gummies I finally tried and Benadryl because I am allergic and paid. That was a combo that took me the child. Listen, I don't even take Benadryl like that, but the few times I have taken Benadryl, I took Benadryl. The first time I ever took Benadryl, I slept for like a day and a half. People thought I was dead almost. They were like, wait a minute, something's wrong. I slept for like a day and a half. First time I took Benadryl, they thought something was wrong with me. I was like out. Like they say I slept for like 28 hours. I was like, really? They were like, yeah, you was like I went to bed on one day and I woke up. It was not the next day, it was the following day. So yeah. So it don't take much for me. Anyway, y'all, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you all for any and all contributions that you have and continue to make to the channel. It is much obliged, much appreciated. Those of you all who sponsor lunch or say this is for the team, thank y'all for supporting the team. Like I said, if I do go live, when I get off with y'all, I'm gonna immediately get on the phone and call Ty and see if he wants to come on. And then I'll hit up Ebby and really be and Jada and see if they want to come on to my members only live. And yeah. Now, if you're not a member, I can't help you because it's gonna be a members only live. So the members only live is for the members. I gotta take care of my members because they take care of me. So I got y'all, man. We gonna do that. Let me see if I can come up with a surprise. Hold on, let me see. One last thing. I ain't gonna tell y'all. If I do the members only live, y'all will see it there. But that's all I got for y'all. Look for of course we're gonna have Silly Saturday on Saturday. I might do the politics of it all tomorrow. So all you have to do, Jason, is click the little button underneath the live. It's underneath. Well, it's right next to my name. It says join, and that's how you join. The button that says join, Jason, you click that button and you go through the process of joining and becoming a member. That's how you join. And that's how you get all of the cool emojis, stuff like that. You know what? I haven't, if you notice, Monk Chip, I haven't even touched that. Because if I'm being honest, I don't want to get myself hyped up. I don't want to get myself happy. I don't want to get a false sense of happiness by thinking. Talk to me when there's a conviction. I will talk after there's a conviction, in between the conviction time and sentencing. That's when you're going to hear me say a whole lot. But right now, I don't even want to get myself, because I know how these things go. He's a former president. The likelihood of a former president being convicted, like it or not, is not probably very slim. Yeah, that's how you see those people, Jason, with the little with the little things beside their name, not the wrenches, but the people with the with my channel emblem next to their name and stuff like that, or the little hats, because they are members and they get members only lives and members only messages and stuff like that. But if you click that join button, it will listen, I don't know what to tell you, Jason. I mean, you don't get any of this. I don't know how to do this, okay? I do not promote my channel. I don't sell my channel. I don't tell people to join. I don't tell people to subscribe. I don't even tell people to click the like button. All I tell people to do is comment. That's all I do. And so I'm not used to saying, oh, subscribe, oh, join, oh, press the like button. I don't do that. So, oh, you talk about you need pressure applied relentlessly to 45. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about to yourself. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Good. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, quintessential say there's a hazing process. You got to get hazed. You got to go through getting the cut. I met somebody the other day. Quintessential. He said he was the alpha. I was like, yeah, you was in the cut. He was like, what is the cut? I was like, stop playing. Well, he was like, no, I never heard of that. And he was real serious. He didn't know what it meant to say get in the cut. Child. I was like, how you don't know what it means to get in the cut? Even if you ain't getting the cut, you done heard getting the cut. But child, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Anyway, we about to get off here, y'all. I'm about to go see about doing this members only live. Y'all go and hang out, all of that stuff. Follow all of the right people. Do all of the right things. And we'll be back. Shut. Clearly he was paper. Clearly, Daddy. Clearly. Not Zoom made. The first time I see somebody put that on their profile or put that on their jacket or shirt, I'm gonna fall out. I'm gonna fall the fuck out when I see somebody put Zoom made. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind and die laughing. Y'all are silly. Let me get up off. I'm getting off here for real, y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, or members only live. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out.